Joel Embiid, Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This is one of the tightest battles in recent memory for MVP. For Joel Embiid, he's the most dominant player in the league today, and his stats are absolutely insane as he averages 35 points, 12 rebounds, and 6 assists with 2 blocks a game, while his team is the 3rd seed in the East. I think that his jump from 4 assists a game to 6 assists is something that isn't getting talked about enough and is a huge improvement to his game. Joel has the 2nd highest defensive rating this season, and the 76ers are 20-5 when he plays. The things stopping Embiid from becoming a back-to-back MVP are that he has had a lighter schedule than the other candidates, and he's already missed 7 games, so if he misses 10 more for the rest of the season, then he won't be eligible, and the fact that his name has had so much drama regarding the MVP the past couple seasons, so they would want to give it to somebody new. Now for the 2-time MVP Nikola Jokic, who averages 26 points, 12 rebounds, and 9 assists. First of all, the fact that he's pretty much averaging a triple-double, and at this point in his career, people think that's normal, is pretty wild. He currently has the highest plus-minus this season out of every NBA player, while the Nuggets are 24-9 as a 3rd seed in the Western Conference. He's still having a great season, but he hasn't been shooting as efficient as he usually does, and voter fatigue may be a thing, as he should have won it last season, but they gave it to Embiid. I think Jokic is the best player in the NBA, but I don't see him getting the MVP, and it's not like he cares. Luka Doncic is one of the scariest players for your team to play against, especially if you're the Suns, and he puts up absolutely absurd stats night in and night out, and averages 33 points, 8 rebounds, and 9 assists. But for Luka, the advanced stats aren't really anything crazy, and while he's a top performer in the league and has been every year of his career, I don't see him winning MVP due to how his team's record usually isn't great. Right now, they're 19-15 and the 7th seed, while the MVP is usually given to players whose teams are at least a top 3 seed. After a slow start to the season, Giannis has been absolutely tearing it up by dropping 32.5 points, 11.5 rebounds, and 7 assists in the month of December, and the Bucks are 24-9 as the 2nd seed in the East. But he's 5th in player impact estimate behind the other players that I've mentioned, and isn't top 10 in offensive rating, defensive rating, or net rating. He's going to continue to dominate, but I don't see the 2-time MVP winning his 3rd this season. My pick to win MVP at this point in the season is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and here's why. Not only is he averaging 31 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists with 3 steals a game, but his young Thunder team is currently 22-9 as the 2 seed in the West, and he's only missed 1 game with injuries so far, as his health used to be a problem. He has a true shooting percentage of 64.4, which is insane for a guard, while being one of the best and most underrated guard defenders.